Hello everyone, today I have recently, well quite a while ago now, purchased a package, an accessory to go in my Beko washer, which isn't Beko, but it's an accessory and also it contains a bit of this as well. So I'm going to be unboxing it today. You'll see it in the title, so there's no point saying it. In this video I'll be doing a unboxing demonstration. And I'll do a load of laundry just there, do that, and then spin it in the spin dryer to test how much water it gets out. So let's get started. I ordered this from White Knight Appliances, and it came in a box like this. It probably will come in a box like that for every other place you order it, but I don't know. I just wanted to say it. So at the top here, bit of tape. Well, I mean, you'll be able to see that. This down there. This is my first time looking at this as well. That's why it isn't sealed. Not very heavy, but inside. There. So open the box fully. What do you see at the top? Well, I'll show you what you see at the top. In the top, there's a box in a box. So, yes. Alright, so, basically, put this to one side. That's what it is. Tape it bottom. Don't cut towards you, it's dangerous. I'm just doing this, I can't wait to unbox this. So that bottom bit cut, that bottom bit, and I think we'll be able to lift this outer box off from the outside, if that makes any sense. Alright, so will this flap? Oh, what's happening? More tape, wonderful. I hate tape. So I'm going to get this done and I'll pull it out when I finish this off camera. So if you get to the bottom, it's basically just like it's packaged at the top where you have to cut this and do this. It's the same on the bottom. So yeah, this is the easy way. You can put it out from the top, but it'll probably be quite hard to pull the box up. And let's chuck this out the way. This will be recycled later. Now we've got the main box. So get your scissors again. I'm not going to cut towards myself this time. But go and cut this bit off. And just cut it across the back and the front. So in the top of the box, it's not another box. You have your spin dryer here. So what you do, take this polystyrene off, shuck that out of the way, then lift it up through, and then I'll tell you what to do next. So put my camera back over here. Don't want my tripod leg in the cat food, that won't be good. With it, right. So. So you just put it out like that. It's a bit heavy. Put it down like this. In this box is just a little piece of polystyrene. You don't need this box, it's just to save them in case your product is damaged. So here's the back of it. You've got your wire, it's quite a long wire actually. You have got your you've got your drum, spout, stuff like that. So there's a switch here. Turn this, the lid pops open just like that. In this you have got some very important, apparently. So ensure all parts of packaging have been removed from the drum. Remove the bowl from the top drum and remove two drum spots that are clipped onto the top rim. Please keep them from further transportation of the spin jar. Put the spinner mat in, no shoes, no fluffy toys, and I think that's before you just give it a wipe down. I will do all of that. I'll do that before use of clothes though. So here's your bucket, specially designed to fit under your machine, so that all the water which is spun out your clothes goes out from the front. Then you empty this down your sink. So that fits there. This also comes with two brackets, I guess, for the transportation stuff. Keep them out where you might need them. Your manual, so wipe it down before you, take out the drum support, wipe it down before use. I'll do that anyway. Operation, so there's some stick on here which tells you how long to do it for. We have got a warranty thing here, and you've got your spinner mat. You put this over your clothes before you use it, so that your clothes don't go flying up, basically. So it's the drum free to move. Drum free to move. So how do you turn this on again? So you turn this on and off. That should start it and stop it. Anyway, first time using one of these, so I'm not entirely sure of it. So let's give it a test, shall we? Make sure all the polystyrene packaging is removed. I doubt there'll be any on the bottom, but I have to check now that I've thought of it. Nope. Alright, I'll bring the camera closer and we can do its first run. So, I'm going to be doing its first run. I'm going to put you up the top here so that you can see it just about. There we go. Now, you turn this knob over here to 90 degrees, so where this is facing up there. Then it's quite stiff, but when you've turned that, it should start going. Just like this. This is spinning up now. There we go. All good. Then turn it off by the spin brake to do this. Then the lid pops up, unload your laundry and hang it or put it in the dryer or whatever you want to do with it. Right, let's get a load of washing on and do a demonstration with clothes. So, our washing machine has completed its cycle, and now we are going going to unload it and do the first spin in the spinner with laundry. So, this has been spun at 800 RPM only, no more. This machine goes at 1400. I've done 800 RPM for this demonstration. So, we will unload it. This is just like a load of colours and stuff. So nothing special. Should go all in one load actually. I'm not sure though. So what we do save spin dryers is put the heaviest items you have at the bottom. Don't overload it. Oh, that one's stuck. So that's what I'm going to do. This will probably fit in one load anyway. And yeah. So that's washing out. Now it's time to load the spin dryer. So here we go. Here's our laundry. So I've got some got some school trousers which are really heavy here. I'm gonna put them in first. I've got some other jogging bottoms, leggings. So load it up. Nothing special. I'm just throwing them in, just like so, and then we'll start it. Now, like I did say, it's stiff to start it, but don't worry, it'll probably get easier over the time. And yeah, so I think I mentioned this, but if you turn the knob back to the oven, it'll stop, because that's the stop position. So I'm not going to overload it, that's just mainly full load of jogging bottoms. So let's start it up. So we've got our spin dry loaded and ready to go. Make sure the water bottle's underneath because that's where the water comes out. And this, like I mentioned, is hard to turn. But you're not going to break it, just turn it up here when it spins, then turn it back to when you've finished. It does tell you on top the times that you should do it for, so I'll be following the instructions. But if this starts to shake about, if it's like shaking out really violently, then stop it and rebounce it, because these don't have balancing systems. So hopefully I don't scare my cat, which is eating. Make sure to turn it on at the electrical socket. For some reason you have to turn it off after every use, but anyway, we have got our laundry in here. I'm going to see if I can get a better angle. Never mind. So that's done. Lid down. On. Now, I don't know if you saw that, but that was an unbalanced load. So the drum was rocking around a lot. So make sure you rebalance it. Make sure everything's in the drum's balanced. And then try again. There we go, that's a lot better. That's under the rim. Soon you'll see the water coming out of it. Alright, now we can see the water starting to come out. Here. My storage just ran out, so sorry. But there. Here's the letters, notice board. So yeah, we'll leave this going for another minute or so, and then we'll do the next one. It's time to stop spinning. So all you do is get this knob, you'll see it spinning there, turn it, that way it will come to a stop. Might shake a bit, and your lid will pop up. So now you get this, you take your mat out, bit stiff, put this over here, and then get your laundry, just plop it in your basket. Now this is so much drier. So if you're doing tumble drying, you know how tumble dryers aren't that energy efficient. This apparently cuts the drying time for about half an hour. And in half an hour it uses quite a bit of electric. So, yeah. Now, on the instructions it says to leave the spinner 5 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I've left the spin dry 5 minutes to cool down, or whatever it does in that time. I think it's cooled down so it wears the motor down less. Right, so this load I just did, I'm going to pop in the dry for now. I'm going to get the rest. I've only got one basket, so I have to put like stuff I'm not spinning or washer. It's a bit of a pain, but I can deal with it. I'll order another basket. Anyway, we have got our laundry down there. So, like before, exact same principle. Heavy items first, which is these shirts. So just plop them in there. I've got some lighter shirts here. Pop those there. And just some shorts and socks. Put a lot of those in there. Right, now we've got a load, we can start it up. So make sure your bowl's down there. You can reuse the bowl depending on how much water it gets out. You don't want it flooding everywhere, but just like a normal bowl, you can fill it up until it's max and you have to empty it. Otherwise it'll leak if you fill it up even more. It's just designed to go into your spinner. So, push your mat down. Make sure it's all in there steadily. Put your lid down, just hold it with your fingers, turn it on. Now that is a bit unbalanced. I don't want to wear it down in the long run, so I'm just going to even out the clothes a bit. What I do is just pull it up from one side and pop it on. And then we can do attempt 2. To go there. That's better. Rattings because it's very close to the cupboard, so I don't worry about rattling. Just because in my setup, it's where it is, and all the rest of your water's in that. So you can see how much water actually gets out. Compared to this, which is 1400, it's twice the speed. If you are interested, this is what it looks like on the inside. It's got a see-through lid, so if you shine a torch on it, it's perfect. It's done its minute, so I'm going to turn it off now. There we go. Lid up. There's our launch in there. All to the sides, huh? Anyway, we shall put my basket. Here's the water. That's quite a lot of water. But it got that in that. Well, in those 2 spins, which is about half load. Wash it. that is my new spin dryer. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.